All right, Taurus. What I see here so far, I see some conflicts, okay? This is going to be a relationship reading from what I'm seeing, okay? Right now we have the Four of Wands, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Five of Wands, okay? So what I'm seeing here is that there is a real desire for freedom and happiness here, Taurus. That's what I see here with the Four of Wands. I feel like this is your energy. This is something that you're yearning for. I also see with the Page of Cups, there is some love news here. I feel like for some of you, you are really contemplating what will make you happy. I feel like you're either wanting to make a offer here, or you're waiting to hear an offer, some news in terms of love here, okay? But there's some conflict. There's some conflict here. For some of you, this is internal conflict. You have some internal conflict when it comes to a particular person in your life. I feel like some of you may have offered someone love, or are waiting for an offer for love, and you really believe that this is what will make you happy. This will give you some sense of freedom to express these emotions that you have. All right. Two of Cups, Page of Wands. All right. Absolutely. So you're definitely, I just got done saying, expressing some love. So with the Page of Wands, expression is popping up here again. Let me go ahead and get the rest of the cards out here. Yep. Okay. Let's move these up. All right. So Taurus, you want to feel free in expression when it comes to this love interest. You're either waiting to express how you feel about this person, but there's some inner conflict here that's holding you back from doing that. You're yearning for the ability to be free in expression, and for some of you, you are waiting to get some feedback excuse me, as to how this person feels about you. If this person is really wanting to make something happen here with you, okay? But there is some inner conflict, and I do also believe that there is some competition here. Again, however this resonates for you, I feel like for some of you, you do know that this is a true connection. This is a connection that could be classified as either a soulmate connection, or this could be a twin flame situation, okay? All right, so the Queen of Pentacles, though, shows up. The Queen of Pentacles is someone that tends to be single. So with this being right under the Five of Wands, the confliction here for some of you is you do love someone here. You do feel like this is a real, sincere connection, but there is some inner conflict that is prompting you to want to stay single, or you're feeling like because you can't express these feelings, you are going to be single. For others of you, the conflict is that there is someone in your life that you're wanting to express your love to, or you're wanting them to express their love, but they are either considering other options, or there's competition, or they are pushing up against the idea of being in a committed relationship because they want to be single at this point in time. All right, so let's see what this outcome is. All right, what is the outcome for Taurus in this particular situation? I feel like for some of you, you're waiting on a phone call or some type of communication. So for some of you, I'm getting the idea that you're not in communication with this person, your love interest. There may have been a fight that happened because this person really wasn't open to expressing how they felt or wanting to be committed at this time. So some of you are waiting for the news here. You're waiting for this news. You're waiting to hear from them. You're waiting to see how they really feel about you, or if they're willing to work on this with you. Okay, yeah. All right, so the Two of Pentacles, someone is juggling here, okay? Now this, to me, could be the need for balance, but right alongside of it is the Moon card, okay? So someone that you're interested in could be possibly juggling here. And I also see that, you know, you are waiting for this expression of what's really going on, why there seems to be some stagnancy. But with the Moon card here, there could be the possibility that this person is juggling two other people, or you and another person. For those of you that are holding back here, this is showing that you do want to move forward towards this person. If this is in a situation where you're waiting for their communication, you would like to express yourself, but you are not willing to do that right now. This inner conflict has you feeling like a little fearful to do this, okay? Some of you have been single for so long, or see yourself as single. I feel like some of you might feel like you don't have all of what you need to give to someone, or someone couldn't possibly want you in that way. So there's a little bit of fear here, and that's why you're not expressed exactly, oh my God, exactly what I said. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, some of you have some anxiety because you're really fearful to express this. You feel like this person may reject you, might want to be with someone else that's a little bit more stable. All right, but I also see that with the Hangman being present, this has been going on for quite some time. So either you've been holding in these feelings for a long time, or you've been the individual that's been waiting for a very, very long time for this expression of truth. You know, it's just like, I want to know the truth. Where is this going? All right, so let's see here. I feel like there's one more card in here. Yep. And this is causing a feeling of loss, guilt, disappointment. So for those of you that have been waiting along for a very long time in this situation to hear this expression of love or the truth, you're really feeling disappointed. You feel like you've waited around too long. And for those of you that have been holding back how you feel about this person because you have a lot of inner conflict, you're thinking that there might be competition there. In fact, could be. You are wondering, is this person juggling other people? And you're having this anxiety, okay? And you're feeling very disappointed. At the bottom of the deck, we do see the Lovers card. So this is a love decision that needs to be made. Either way, depending on what situation is for you, Taurus, you definitely need to make a decision. But again, that also speaks about soulmate, twin flame activity there. So some of you are connected to someone on a deeper level, and this is why you've hung in there so long. Some of you are afraid of this connection, is what I'm hearing. All right, so let's just see what the Romance Angels deck has to say. Release your ex. Okay, it says the time has come to clear your energy. Yeah, for some of you, again, use your own discernment. For some of you, this person, you know, could be juggling. I'm hearing two other people. You know, usually it's you and someone else, but for some of you, this person is dealing with you and two other people. For some of you, you're not able to express how you feel because of what happened in your past with another person, and that's what's causing this fear to open up and express how you feel to this new person, okay? All right, romantic feelings. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. Absolutely. A lot of you are holding back here, okay? You're not expressing how you really feel, although you want to, don't know how, don't know if you should. But there is some romantic feelings here between you and this individual. And this is what has kept this situation going, because of this strong romantic feeling here. But you also got express your love. So go ahead and make the romantic gesture, okay? So I do see that, you know, for some of you, you are prompted to move forward in this particular situation. And let's go ahead. Let's get some advice here. Let's do this from the wisdom of the Oracle. What is the advice for Taurus to be able to handle this situation? What is the overall advice here? All right, 2 cards here. Wow. This is exciting. All right, because I do feel like there's 2 different case scenarios here. One for the people that are afraid to express, and one for the people that are waiting for this individual. So the first card we got was mending, okay? So I always like to see what the cards actually say in the book, because I feel like they say it better than I ever could. So let's just see what they say here. All right. All right. So it says, you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. Wow, we just said that. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress, okay? Exactly what was just said here about releasing your ex. So some of you are not releasing the past energy of rejection, disappointment, and this is now flowing into your current situation and not allowing you to express your real feelings and thoughts about this person that you've been dealing with as of late. All right, so let's see. The other card that presented itself was the not for you card, okay? It says that some relationships carry on innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. Wow. Can't get any more direct than that. So for some of you that have been waiting on this individual to really come out and express themselves, and you suspect that this person may be dealing with other individuals and they're not willing to express what's really going on, bottom line is this person just might not be the right fit for you.